Hi everyone, welcome to week 5, also known as last week of Pee Wee Clinic. My name is Coach Dani and we are so glad that you're here to join us. This week you'll need a water bottle, a basketball, a hoop, and a parent or sibling. If you do not have a basketball hoop available, don't worry because later in the video we'll show you some alternatives that you can use instead of a basketball hoop. Since this is a video, remember that you can always rewind and play back any parts that might be too fast or if you want to rewatch any parts at all. Let's have some fun and let's get into it.
Hey everyone, I'm Coach Gabby.
And I'm Coach Dani.
And we're going to be leading you in warm-ups for this last week of clinic. Just to recap, we warm up so we can get our blood flowing and so we don't get injured. Like always, I am going to be stationary here. And Dani is going to be running the full distance if you do have the room. So let's get started with a light jog. And one more time. Great job. We want to warm up gradually. So let's go at medium speed, a little faster. And one more time. And let's go as fast as we can. We're going to sprint. Great job. Let's take 10 seconds to get a breather. Make sure your shoes are tied. Make sure to take extra time to warm up if you're still not feeling totally warmed up. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to be running, and halfway you're going to turn around and backpedal. And then you're going to come back. At halfway you're going to turn around and backpedal. We're going to do that twice. Ready? Go. And backpedal. Now run forward and backpedal. And one more time, we're running forward and backpedal and running forward and backpedal. Great job. So we learned about how to do a jump stop. So we're going to be running at the halfway point where you turned around. We're going to jump stop. Make sure you land both feet at the same time. Okay, ready? Run. Jump stop. Run, and jump stop. Now turn around, run, and jump stop, run, and jump stop. One more time, run, jump stop, run, and jump stop, run, jump stop, run, and jump stop. We learned about 4 pivots. Make sure that when you pivot, you keep one foot on the ground at all times. You don't want to lift both feet up. And Dani's going to demonstrate what a forward pivot looks like. So you're facing where you want to go at all times. So right at the halfway point where we turned around for 2 exercises ago and where we jump stopped, we're going to be jump stopping and then we're going to pivot using a forward pivot. Ready? Jumps up, forward pivot, pivot. Run. Jumps up, forward pivot, forward pivot. We're going to come back, run. Jumps up, forward pivot, run. Jumps up, forward pivot, forward pivot. We're going to do that one more time. Okay, let's run. Jump stop, forward pivot, run, jump stop, forward pivot, well, we're going to come back, run, jump stop, forward pivot, one more time, jump stop, forward pivot. Last video, Dani introduced us to the reverse pivot and taught us how to do it. Just like a forward pivot, you want to make sure one foot is on the ground at all times. And Dani is going to demonstrate again what a reverse pivot looks like. So this time you're not looking where you're going. It's just like opening a door. You're going to open it up and you're going to turn it around. So we're going to do the same thing that we did with the forward pivots, but instead of doing a forward pivot, we're going to do a reverse pivot. Jump stop, reverse pivot, reverse pivot. Jump stop, reverse pivot, reverse pivot. Let's come back. Jump stop, reverse pivot, reverse pivot. Jump stop, reverse pivot, reverse pivot. And one more time. Jump stop, reverse pivot, reverse pivot. Jump stop, reverse pivot, reverse pivot. Come back. Jump stop, reverse pivot, reverse pivot. Jump stop, reverse pivot, reverse pivot. Great job. Make sure you always warm up. If you still feel a little stiff and you don't feel totally warmed up, make sure to keep on running just to loosen your muscles up.
Or you can redo the warm-up video.
Yes.
Good job.
Let's go to the next section.
What's up, everybody? It's Coach Nick. Today we're going to be doing dribbling. So you guys have learned a lot over the last few weeks, and now we're going to put it all together. So we're going to be doing 3 things today. We're going to be doing left hand and right-handed dribbling. You're going to do it below your knee, above your knee, and shoulder height. Second thing we're going to be doing today, we're just going to be doing crossovers from left to right. The last thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be dribbling between our legs, calling a figure 8. I'll explain each thing when we get to each. First thing we're going to be doing is right-handed dribble and then left-handed dribble. You're going to be doing 30 dribbles on each side. You're going to be doing 10 below your knee, 10 above your knee, and then 10 at shoulder height. Then once you're done with, we're going to start with the right side. Once you're done with doing that on the right side, you're going to cross over and do the same thing on the left. Below your knee, above your knee, and shoulder height. I'm going to count out each dribble that we do. We're going to do this exercise twice. One a little bit slower and one a little bit faster. All right? Remember to protect yourself at all time with your non-dribbling hand. Remember to protect the ball every time you're dribbling. All right? So let's go. This one's a little bit slow. I'm going to count out each dribble you do. Ready? Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crossover. Below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, everyone. All right, now we're gonna do this again, but I want you guys to go a little bit faster. Okay? Remember when you're dribbling, just on the outside of your knees, just on the outside, and protecting yourself at all times. All right? Let's do this one more time. Remember, this time we're gonna go faster. I'll count out each dribble that we do. Okay. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crossover. Below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, everyone. All right, so the second thing we're going to be doing crossovers. We're going to be doing this. First exercise we're going to do is just going from right to left crossover. Remember, the ball needs to be on the outside of your body, and you need to be swaying every time you're crossing over. This is how you fool the defender. Make it look like you're going this way. Quickly cross over, sway in the opposite direction. That way the defender thinks you're going this way. Nope, you're going this way. All right. We're going to do this twice. We're going to do one slow and one fast. All right. All right. Protect the ball at all times, even after your crossover. You're going to crossover, protect, crossover, protect. All right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay. Now we're going to do it one more time. We're going to do it a little bit faster. All right. Remember, crossover. You're just swaying. Protect protect the ball every time you cross over. After every crossover, protect the ball. Protect, protect. All right? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right. So now next exercise you're gonna do is the one dribble crossover. So you're gonna take one dribble, start on your right side, one dribble, crossover, one dribble, crossover. Remember to protect yourself after every single crossover. You're gonna cross over, check, crossover, check. Okay? So we're gonna do this twice. We're gonna do it one slow and one fast. All right? I'm gonna count out each crossover we do. Ready? We're gonna do 10. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Now we're gonna do it again, but we're gonna do it a little bit faster this time. All right? Close to game speed. Same thing, just a little bit faster. All right? Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Right. Last exercise we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a between the legs dribble and a figure 8. So you guys know how to do this figure 8. This time you're going to be doing it while you're dribbling. So you're going to be staying low. Same stance, but you're going to be dribbling this time. Stay low, stay around knee height when you're dribbling. Alright, still protect yourself every time you don't have the ball. Whichever arm doesn't have the ball, remember, still protect it. You gotta protect the ball all the time. Try to keep your head up when you're dribbling. It's okay if you have to look down a couple times, but try not to look down the whole time. Alright? So we're gonna do this twice. We're gonna do this one slow and one a little bit faster, okay? You guys ready? Every time that we're dribbling, when you pass your foot, that's gonna be 1. You're gonna do it to 10. So 1, 2, okay? All right, let's do this slow. 10, ready? I'm gonna count it out. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna do it again, but we're gonna go a little bit faster this time. All right. So same thing. Stay low. Between your leg, figure 8. Try to go a little bit faster this time, faster than the first time we did. All right. Remember to connect the ball every time you don't have whichever arm doesn't have the ball. All right. In your position, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, everybody. All right, that's gonna conclude this week's dribbling. Hope go get some water and then get ready for the next set of exercises. Good job, everyone.
Hi, my name is Alyssa, and now we're going to be working on overhead passes. Overhead passes aren't used nearly as often as chest passes and bounce passes, but they can be useful when throwing over a defender or throwing the ball somewhere really far, really fast. For this drill, you want to have a partner, so either a parent or a sibling, and then if you're doing this with a parent, I would suggest that the parent go on your knees when you practice this with your kid to make it easier for them to catch the ball. Okay, so to start off, we're gonna be in triple threat, legs shoulder width apart, and then the ball at your waist. And then in a fast motion, you want to put the ball over your head, and then make sure the ball is in line with your body. You don't want it behind your head because then you can't see it, and then a defender could easily go behind you and swat it away. And then we're gonna step into the pass like we do with chest passes and bounce passes. And then you're gonna throw the ball to your partner. And then when you do this, make sure you keep your head up. You don't lean forward and look at the ground. And then this will help with the accuracy of your pass. Now that you know the proper technique for overhead passes, we're gonna start practicing with our partners. When you do this, make sure you have your target set for your partner in between your chest and your chin. And then also, when you're passing, make sure you aim for your partner's target as well. Try and do this at least 5 to 10 times with your partner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you feel like you need more practice with overhead passes, or you just want to get more practice, you can pause the video here and do some more repetitions with your partner. But then if not, you're ready to go on to the next section. Thank you. Bye.
Hey everyone, it's Coach Gabby, and I will be leading you in the last shooting and rebounding section of this year's Pee Wee Clinic. Previously, I had given you alternatives if you didn't have a basketball hoop available. For the shooting sections, you could have used a large box or an empty trash can, and for the rebounding sections, you could have used a wall, or your parent could have thrown up the ball and you caught it. Since we're combining both shooting and rebounding this week, it's a little tricky to use those options, so I have another alternative you can use this week. What you'll need is a board that's rectangular. I used an old poster board. It doesn't have to be super fancy, just make sure it's not too thin so it won't bend or rip. And what you'll do is that poster board will serve as your backboard, and you'll draw a rectangle which will act as a guide for where you aim. You can draw an oval for the rim, and if you want, you could draw a net. When we go over bank shots, you'll be aiming for the corner of the rectangle, the smaller one. Obviously, since it's not a real basket, it won't bounce into the hoop like it normally would. It'll just bounce down, but this will give you an idea of where to aim when the time comes for you to shoot on an actual basket. And when we don't do bank shots and we just go straight in where we don't use the backboard at all, you'll aim right here towards the back of the rim, and you'll aim right in the center. And again, it'll just drop down. So let's get started. Just to recap, when you shoot, make sure your arm is at a 90-degree angle. Make sure you have a little pocket between your hand and the ball. Make sure it's not flat on your palm like this. You make sure you use your knees to bend. And once you shoot, you're going to follow through and reach your hand into the cookie jar. When you rebound, make sure you don't wait for the ball to come down like this. When it starts coming down, you're going to jump up and you're going to get it, because you don't want to give an opportunity for other people to get the ball. And just like Coach Trevor taught us last week, when you get your rebound, you're going to grab it and you're going to secure it so no one else can steal it from you. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot 5 bank shots on each side. So a bank shot means you're going to use the backboard. You're going to aim for the corner of the square right there, and it will always go into the basket. Make sure that after you shoot, you don't wait for the ball to bounce before you go and rebound it. Make sure as soon as it leaves the net, you're going to grab and secure it. Also remember that shooting takes a lot of patience and practice, so don't be discouraged if it takes you a while to make 5 shots. Great, now we're going to go to the left side. Make sure you use the same hand. If you're right-handed, you're going to shoot with your right hand on both sides. If you're left-handed, you're going to shoot with your left hand on both sides. So let's go to the other side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. We have one more spot that we're going to shoot at. It's right in the middle. So this time we're not going to use our backboard. We're just going to shoot straight in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Make sure you keep on practicing. Shooting is just as important as rebounding and vice versa, so make sure you practice both. So let's go on to the next section. Hi everyone, welcome to the footwork section of the clinic. We're going to be combining everything we learned over the past 4 videos, which includes our jump stops, our forward pivots, and our reverse pivots. What we're going to do first is we're going to be staying stationary, which means staying in place, and we're going to remember everything that we learned about our foundation, which means our knees are bent, we're balanced, we're on the balls of our feet right here. You don't want to be on your heels, and you don't want to be on your toes, you want to be balanced. You want to make sure you are bent not at the back, but at the hips, right here, at the waist. And if it helps, you can have your ball here. Just a reminder, a forward pivot means you go forward, you're going to be rotating, you're going to be turning one way, and you're going to be looking forward the entire time. You're going to be seeing where you're going. In a reverse pivot, you're going to be backing out. It's like you're opening a door. You're going to be stepping backwards. So a reverse pivot looks like this. Notice that when we're pivoting, we don't lift both feet off the ground. We just lift one foot off the ground. So we don't go like this. We keep our foot planted and we use that to spin. So what we're going to do first is we're going to be stationary, and you're just going to follow me as I call out instructions. And if it helps, you can have the ball with you. So you're going to jump stop, forward pivot, forward pivot. Now you're going to reverse pivot, reverse pivot. Do that one more time. Jump stop, forward pivot, forward pivot. Now reverse pivot, reverse pivot. Great. Now we're going to switch to the other foot. So if you kept your left foot planted, you're going to keep your right foot planted this time. So we're going to jump stop, front pivot, front pivot, reverse pivot, reverse pivot. One more time. Jump stop, front pivot, reverse pivot, reverse pivot. Okay, so the second exercise we're going to do, we're going to put down our balls and we're just going to go up. We're going to just do this 4 times. So we're going to start here and we're going to be going in a zigzag pattern, but at each turn you're going to be doing a different kind of pivot. So you're going to run, you're going to jump stop, and then you're going to do a front pivot and another front pivot. So you're facing the same direction as you started. And then you're going to go run to the next spot and do a reverse pivot. So I'll show you what it looks like. We're starting here. You're going to run, jump stop, forward pivot, run, jump stop, reverse pivot, run, jump stop, forward pivot. We're going to come back, run, jump stop, forward pivot, run, jump stop, reverse pivot, run, jump stop, forward pivot, forward pivot. Let's do it again. Right here, run, jump stop, forward pivot, run, jump stop, reverse pivot, run, jump stop, forward pivot. Last time, I'm going to run, jump stop, forward pivot, running over here, jump stop, reverse pivot, and run over here, jump stop, forward pivot. Great job. It's really important to know how to pivot. Make sure you don't lift both feet off the ground because otherwise that will be traveling, which means that if you do that, then the other team won't get the ball and you won't have the ball anymore. So make sure you keep one foot on the ground at all times when you're pivoting, and make sure when you jump stop, you land at the same time. You go like this. You don't want to land like this, you just want to land at the same time. So keep on practicing, you're doing a great job.
Hi everyone, my name is Coach Dani, and today I'm going to be showing you some defense exercises to work on for the last week of Pee Wee Clinic. So just as a review, we worked on our stance for the last couple of weeks. We want to just make sure that we're nice and balanced, our knees are bent, our back is straight, and our hands are out. Sometimes you want one hand on the ball and one out. You can change it, or sometimes you'll go like that. But we're just going to work on this, or you can go like that. So the first thing that we're gonna do is, see Coach Gabby over there? We're gonna have a parent, or if you want a sibling, if you can grab a sibling to partner up with you, they'll have the ball and we're working on defense, so I'm you. So I'm gonna run up to Gabby, just pretend she's closer. So she's right there. I'm going to run up to her and make sure we don't wanna run past our offensive player. So we wanna make sure that we chop and slow our steps. Or shorten our steps, not slow them down. Shorten our steps so that we can stay in front. So we're gonna chop, and then we're gonna get into our defensive stance. Just like that. Make sure that we're balanced, our back straight, and our knees are bent. That's the first thing that we're gonna do, and Gabby's just gonna zigzag it, and I'm gonna show what it looks like. He has the ball, I'm gonna run up. Oh, slide, 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 slide. Slide, slide, slide. I'm making sure I'm staying in front of her. One thing I'm doing right here is as she's going, I want to make sure that I'm in front of her. I block her off. If the sideline is right here, you want to make sure that your foot can even be crossing the sideline. Make sure that she really stays in front of you. You want to make sure, so you want to be like a wall here. You don't want to give her this room because she can still pass. So make sure that you're really staying in front. That's the first thing. The second one we're gonna do is, the second scenario will be if she gets in front of me and I have to chase her. So if she gets in front of me, I can't keep sliding because that's not gonna work. We can't catch up to the offensive player and we don't want them to score on us. So let's say Gabby gets in front of me and she still has a lead. I can't go like that. That just doesn't work. So if Gabby's here, she's kind of ahead. I have to run forward and backpedal, and then I can position myself for defense. So we're gonna practice that a couple times. Gabby's in front. I'm running, backpedal, and then I get in front, and then slide. Just like that. We're gonna do that a couple of times. So if you have a parent or sibling with you, they're gonna be on offense. You guys are gonna be working on defense. Remember to close out on the first one and then stay in front as you're sliding. And then on the second one, where they're gonna be running ahead of you, catch up, get in front, backpedal, and then get into your defensive stance. Good job, and let's move on to the next thing.
Hi guys, it's Coach Maddi.
I'm Coach Alyssa.
I'm Coach Kazuo.
I'm Coach Isabella.
It's Coach Chloe here.
It's Coach Casey.
It's Coach Gabby.
What is up, everybody? Congratulations on completing week 5.
We are so glad that you guys were able to participate in this year's Pasadena Bruins Pee Wee Clinic.
even though it was under different circumstances this year.
We hope you were able to learn tons of new things from this year's clinic.
Remember that becoming a great player takes lots of practice and patience.
So don't feel discouraged if you're having a hard time or if you're struggling, because practice will make perfect.
Remember to keep practicing everything you've learned from the past few weeks.
And you can visit our website at pasadenabruins.org.
Hope to see you again next year.
We hope to see you next year.
We hope to see you next year.
We hope to see you next year. Bye!